Aloha, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. My name is Master Paul, and I'm deeply grateful to be with you here today. Today is December 12, 2016, and it is a Monday. And today I will be focusing on creating abundance in every aspect of your life. This will be a week-long series, and it starts today, Monday. Today is day one. And so I encourage you to tune in each day. If you cannot tune in live, then please tune in on a recording. And you can accomplish that by coming to my Facebook page and scrolling down through the page to see the previous ones. Also above my video, I share with you how to access the previous pre-recorded live streams that are kept in what do they call that? In the vault, in the history area. So you can find them that way as well. And so today is going to be a day where everybody is going to be excited to find what additional guidance can we do to bring more money into my life, because everyone needs more money. However, the wisdom teachings, the soul power and everything that will be shared will be related to every aspect of abundance in every part of our life. Won't be limited to just money. Because as you've heard before, money doesn't make you happy. It does make things a lot easier, and I completely agree that more of it's always a good thing if we know how to handle it. There's actually abundance is what we're going to be focusing on this week, and all the different ways we can increase abundance in our life and all the different ways we push abundance away from our life. Now I'll be teaching from some of the wisdom and teachings of Dr. and Master Sha. He is my spiritual teacher and father, and he's the reason I have been on this spiritual journey this last almost 10 years. I have been very, very grateful for all of the sharing that he has brought to humanity and the soul wisdom. And that is what we're going to be using throughout this week-long series. So I want to stop for a moment and acknowledge all those who have checked in. So welcome Yvonne, welcome Malina. Mary, it's good to see you, Mary. Welcome Sherry, good to see you, Amy. And Ilona coming in from the UK, welcome Carol. Tammy Hunter and Esther, welcome Narma. Welcome Tawana, good to see you, Chelsea as well. And CJ coming in from the Philippines. Emma, good to see you, Emma. Welcome Cynthia Marie, been a little while, happy to catch up with you again. Elizabeth, welcome. And Suki Singh, good to see you as well, Suki. And welcome Kristen Rojas. Thank you all so much for your attendance. This last week was very powerful. I ended it on Friday with a huge blessing, a complimentary blessing. And I recommend that if you haven't seen that, to go back and experience. It's a 20-minute special blessing. And there was no less than 10 people who commented on significant, measurably significant shift in their suffering. And blessing is only allowed one time to each person. But the purpose of that was to let you know about my ongoing monthly blessing. For only $30 a month, you can receive 2 blessings like the one I offered free on Friday. 2 blessings a month. And you can change your mind each time for what you'd like it for. And it made it so affordable so that you could do something for your family, your loved one, your children, your pets. So consider going back to the Friday and seeing that. You can again just go to above video where it has the archives, or you can just ask me for it and I'll send you the link. Excuse me. So let's see who else has joined us. Excuse me. Had a little bit too much chocolate today and a little bit of milk, creating some problems with my throat. So welcome Linda Jansen, welcome Dana Knapp, and Shakira. Welcome Stephanie. So I would appreciate it if you would please hit the share button, let other people know about this series this week on abundance. There may be some people that can truly appreciate that. And what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and connect, placing our hands in soul light, soul service hand position, dropping the left hand in front of our heart center with the right hand gently pointed towards heaven. For those that are familiar with the song, please join with me. For all those that are not, please enjoy the blessing. We invite the Divine, the Tao, the Source, all layers of all committees. Original Creator Soul. We invite the souls of all beings serving the light side, including all Lamas, Masters, Ascended Masters, all Buddhas and Bodhisattvas, beloved Namo Amitofu, beloved Shakyamuni Fo, beloved Kuan Yin, beloved Da Shurjur Pusa. We invite the Money Buddha. We invite the Happy Buddha. We invite beloved Master Jesus and Mother Mary. We invite all beings of light, including the stars, planets, galaxies, and universes. We invite our individual heavens teams, guides, angels, and saints. We invite all healing angels, archangels. We invite all heaven's generals and soldiers, leaders and workers, and heaven's animals. We love you, we honor you, respect you, and I bow down to you. And I ask for your presence at this time to assist each and every one of us as appropriate. Come to sit in our heart centers. Bless us to release our Shen, Qi, and Jing blockages that inhibit us from fully connecting to you, Heaven, and fully connecting to the incredible abundance that surrounds us. Please bless my communication today and this week, that I am able to offer your guidance as to how we can all open up our lives in every aspect of our life to greater abundance. The other Source Soul Song of Love, Peace and Harmony. We love you, we honor you, respect you. We ask you to please turn on in all souls in all universes, and we invite all souls in all universes to chant with us to bring hearts and souls together. Please receive the blessing or chant with me. Lula, lula, li. Lula, lula, li. Lula, lula, li, lula. Lula, li, lula. Lula, li, lula. Wo ai wo xin er ling. Wo ai tren ran lei. Wang li rong er mu shi sheng. 相爱平安和谐，相爱平安和谐。I love my heart and soul. I love all humanity. Join hearts and souls together. Love, peace and harmony. Love, peace and harmony. Ha, ha, ha. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you to all the holy beings who have joined us, to all the heavens, animals, and the saints. We invite the soul of abundance in all its forms to be with us. So welcome Pat, welcome Kristen Strachan, welcome Ali, welcome Mel and Ari, welcome Cecilia, welcome Nicole and Deborah Knight King, and welcome Shakira. Thank you all for joining. If I haven't announced your name, it's because I haven't seen it pop up, but you're very welcome and thank you for coming. Welcome Nina. So the subject is abundance. And all of us clamor when we hear that because we think financial abundance, money. We all need more money. But in fact, this is an abundance in every aspect of our life. If you look around you, how many people do you know that they just can't put two nickels together, but maybe it's a husband and a wife, and they just love each other. You know, they're just very kind. You could probably find one person in your life that they don't have a lot, but they have each other. And they're happy. If you go to third world countries, they dance, they sing, they do a lot of very joyful things. but they live in a very, very uncomfortable environment. Those around them are dying. There's disease, there's water problems, there's many, many problems. And yet they live in an abundant heart. They live from a place of gratitude for what they do have. And so abundance in very many cases is all around us. It's mostly a matter of perspective. So when I chose this subject for today, I was asking guidance, what should be my focus for this week? And this is what flowed out. But along with it came the message that each day I cover a different subject, a different aspect of abundance, and different soul power, different aspects of the blockages that we carry, both on the emotional level, the mental level, and on the spiritual level, that separate us from the abundance that's all around us. There are aspects to abundance that are related to us being creators, aspects of the creational field, the manifestation field. We create our own worlds and we create collectively. And so our perspective on abundance impacts our creation ability. And our creation ability impacts our perspective. So if one is not feeding the other well, then we're going to have a problem. And so a lot of what's going to be revealed during this week on the subject of abundance is how we inhibit ourselves from being in the right space, physically, emotionally, mentally, and spiritually, so that we can identify all the different places that abundance has always been, that we have been denying it, and all the different ways in which we can further allow more abundance to come to us. There are blockages in our 7 soul houses, the 7 chakras, that are directly related to our negative mindsets, negative attitudes, negative beliefs. They're directly related to our closed heart. Our closed heart is directly related to financial blockages and other blockages that inhibit our abundance. So there's a direct correlation to the spiritual body around this. And we're going to work through those step by step through the course of this week. So I want to thank all of you that have hit the share button. I see there's about 17 of you that have jumped in there and shared. I truly appreciate that. So I'm going to start by offering a flow. We'll find out who in the heavenly realms wishes to connect to offer this information on the nature of abundance. Okay? So give me a moment. Dear Divine, dear Tao, dear Source, all the holy beings who are brought forth at this time, I bow to you. Could you please borrow my mouth to the soul of abundance, the soul of the highest, best explanation for all those that are watching at this time, and the highest guidance that can be offered on this subject, the major blockages and the major guidance. Could you please give us your greatest wisdom at this time? Thank you. How? This is the divine. Abundance has been said to be all around you. I am abundance. I am also all that is the opposite of abundance. I am all things. It has been said, and it is true. If I am all things, then that means that so are you. You are a miniature universe. It has been said, and it is true. So below as above. And what is a greater understanding of that in relation to the understanding of abundance? You were created in the same likeness of your Creator. This means that You have choice and the ability to bring forth that which you place your focus upon. Abundance is everywhere. It is in the one footstep as you place the next one in front of you, and then the next. Are you standing upright? Are you moving forward with your own motor skills? Then you have abundance and health. The person that is in the wheelchair, they also have abundance. They have abundance of opportunity to enhance other aspects of their physical, emotional, mental and spiritual bodies that they would not otherwise have been given the opportunity. There is abundance everywhere. The bird does not wonder about where they will find the next twig to make the nest for their children. They simply look for it, and they know they will find it. It is in the lack of negative perspective that the bird always finds what they are looking for. This lesson is well learned by those of the natural world, the plant world, the animal world. They follow the natural guidelines. But in creating aspects of myself known as the human race, I gave you each opportunity to choose. And in the choosing, some have chosen to experience something other than abundance. I have no judgment. In fact, it has been quite enjoyable for me to have these unique experiences. As I am all things, I enjoy all experiences. However, I also recognize that the opposite of abundance does not create in you the sensations and experiences that bring you the most happiness. And so I bring you full circle to my initial statement. I am all things, and you are choice. So where you place your focus will bring more of what you want. Very simple. But you must recognize that you are a collective of your entire life experience. And it is this old record that turns in a circle, that plays the same song, that keeps you in a place of lack. It is the lifting of the spindle off the record that no longer plays the old tune and allows you to choose a new one. I am here to support you whenever choice you make. I am here to ensure the manifestation of whatever you put your attention towards. This is but one aspect of abundance that I have spoken about on this day. Tomorrow I will have different information. I love you all unconditionally and offer you my complete and unconditional support in every choice you make. This is your beloved Divine. How, thank you, thank you, thank you. I don't know how it is, but I end up looking this way. I start here, but I end up over here. I guess it's just the frequency. So thank you, Divine, countless bow downs for that beautiful, beautiful message. So welcome Rianne, welcome Brooke, welcome Judas, welcome Ali, welcome Shana, And welcome, Dove. Okay, so using what the Divine taught us as a baseline, what I want to do is, when I was planning out this week, which I don't really spend a lot of time doing, everything is through flow, I really just figure out a skeleton of the direction I'm headed, and I let Divine do the rest. And the skeleton is each day to focus on a different aspect of abundance. So today we will focus on financial, and tomorrow we'll focus on health, certain aspects of health and its association with abundance, physical health and its association with abundance, mental or emotional. Those could be different days, depends on how things play out. There's also our spiritual abundance. And in fact, the one sentence secret that Dr. and Master Sha has brought to us is that soul is over your mind. Soul is over physical manifestation. When we deal with things at the level of soul, of course everything can change. And so on the final day, I will be putting together everything that we have gathered to bring it to a point where we can create abundance in every aspect of our life. Because you could be financially sound, but you have significant troubles with relationship. You could have excellent relationship, but have significant troubles with emotional blockages. And those emotional blockages could be blocking your financial abundance. So there's a variety of ways in which one of these areas in our life, if they're out of balance, it absolutely could impact other areas of our life. And so by bringing abundance perspective into each area of our life, we are in essence shoring up and building a solid foundation for our soul and our livelihood to move forward on. It's when we put our focus only on one and let the others meld away, where we don't have a good enough foundation. And when the waves come, we get knocked over. Not a good scene. So, today, being focusing on financial abundance, I'm going to share with you a few teachings from Dr. and Master Sha. He has indicated that a great deal of our financial blockages are, of course, karmic. And that a lot of those blockages are in the first soul house and the fourth soul house. For those that are not familiar with that terminology, that means chakra or energy system. So the first chakra and the fourth chakra tend to keep a lot of those blockages in there. Now, what is not very well known is a lot of our blockages actually lay between the soul houses. The majority, and this is scientifically foundational, 99% of space, 1% of matter is what makes up the human body. We literally are about 1%. But in between each one of our cells is 99% space. And it is in that space that the majority of our blockages reside. That's kind of a new perspective for a lot of you. So those blockages are karmic. They are Shen, Qi, and Jing blockages. Soul, heart, mind, energy, and matter blockages. And so these karmic blockages, when I have done soul readings for others in the past, related on the significance and the source of their financial blockages, they could be from many different reasons. But I have received soul readings where people took advantage in the salt trade days. They would manipulate prices. I've done soul readings where in ship trading and people that they would cut corners with the ships, and they would do shoddy workmanship on the ships, or they would just not do it until people it was done, and ships had been lost at sea, lives had been lost. And so these kinds of things could create financial blockages. Now, this could have been many lifetimes ago. Also our ancestors. I remember doing one reading from one student where the family came from a very long line of a strong financial business, but it's all been through deceptive and manipulation, and it was subtle. It was almost like it was okay. It was like they'll make a contract, and then they'll go back and they'll Jew down the next person. Pardon my French, I don't mean anything against that, it's just a verbiage. The contractor, and they'll get a better price, and they'll start working the profit in between, and they'll do the same thing with the delivery people, and da 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 da. And so it was this method that that they validated throughout the ancestral tree that it was okay. And in fact, it created a high level of karma. So these are some of the blockages. Now, in dealing with some of these, today what we're going to be doing is we're going to be utilizing practices to clear the blockages in the first and the fourth soul houses. We're probably going to be working on the fourth soul house the entirety of this week, since the heart center tends to hold a lot of blockages in general. But definitely in the first and fourth soul house related to finances, okay? And so in doing this practice, this is something that I hope all of you do on a consistent basis. It's not something that if you do once, you can expect $1 million to roll in tomorrow. You do have to be somewhat consistent for these blockages to clear. And of course, you can always use divine services, which help clear the blockages a lot faster. All right. So what we're going to do is we're going to sit up straight. And Master Sha has what's called the 4 powers: body power, sound power, mind power, and soul power. So body power is sitting up straight with the back away from the back of the chair. We're going to go ahead and place both hands, since we're working on the lower first chakra. We're going to place one hand over the lower abdomen, and the other hand, the palm is pointed downwards towards the base of your torso. Okay, so visualizing inside the base of your torso, which is right at the bottom, come inside your body and visualize a ball, a golden ball about the size of your fist. Okay, and that's what your palm is pointed towards, is that golden ball inside your torso. This is the first soul house. It is about a fist-sized energy center. And the first soul house has many relations. It's called the gear at the bottom of the sea. And it has many different aspects to it. But if you think of it like, you ever see the really big clocks with the gears, one gear moves the next gear, but there's always that one big gear and then the smaller gears come off of it. Well, in terms of your body energy, your whole body energy and the functionality, the first soul house is the big gear. And so if that one has blockages, it impacts everything else. So we're going to start there. Okay? So body power, one hand over your lower abdomen, one hand pointed towards your palm, and the palm inside here gently pointed towards the first soul house. Close your eyes. Visualize in your lower abdomen at the base of your torso this golden light ball. The sound power is hey, hey, hey. We will chant hey ya yo dao. I will chant hey in a couple of different ways, changing the last word. It's a mantra that carries sound power. So this is the sound power. When your eyes are closed and you chant, chant from the first soul house, not from your throat. Bring your thought, your voice, your intention down to the first soul house. Okay? For soul power, repeat after me. Dear the soul of my first soul house, I love you. You have the power to release blockages, to boost your power, to boost my finances. You have the power to heal yourself and to clear blockages. Do a great job. Thank you. Now we're going to do a forgiveness practice, okay? So this is very, very important. So keep your eyes closed. Repeat after me. Dear all souls, in this lifetime, in all time, if I or my ancestors have made hurtful choices that have brought harm or suffering to you, your loved ones, your ancestors, or others that you have cared about, I sincerely, sincerely apologize. I recognize that I have had financial suffering in my life, and I now know that there is a real reason for it, that I may have harmed others in previous times financially. If I have stolen from you, if I have been greedy, if I have been corrupt, if I have manipulated you, cheated you, if I have done wrong and false business dealings, if I have created suffering of any kind with finances and money, or caused suffering in any kind along those lines, I truly, sincerely, sincerely sincerely apologize. Please, please forgive me. Dear Divine, dear Creator, I love you, honor you, and I appreciate you. I would be most grateful for any blessings that you are willing to offer today to all these souls that I and my ancestors may have hurt. Thank you. So this is the soul power. We ask Divine Tao Source to help. We ask for forgiveness. Close your eyes, place your palms in the appropriate area, and we're going to chant Hei Ya Yo Dao with your eyes closed. Visualize the power in this area. Chant from this area. Hei Ya Yo Dao. 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 See the golden light in this golden ball in your lower torso. It's spinning, and as we chant, it spins and gathers light, and it spits out the darkness. It brightens and clears the blockages. Hei Ya Yo Dao. 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 And I will chant Hei Ya Yo Jong. Continue to visualize. Hei Ya Yo Jong. 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 Hei Ya Yo Ling. Ling means soul. Continue to visualize. Make sure your voice is in your first soul house. Visualize the golden light boosting the area. Hei Ya Yo Ling. 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 Hei Ya Yo Shu. Hey ya yo shu, 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 hey ya yo shu. Hey ya yo kong. Continue to focus on the golden light in your first soul house, base of your torso. Hey ya yo kong, 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 hey ya yo kong. 好，好，好。Thank you, thank you, thank you. I feel warmer. I feel definitely hot, actually. Like a lot of movement was occurring in this area. Typically there can be some vibration, some frequency shift in the first soul house. This honestly is a soul house that should be given attention to on a daily basis, because it is the gear at the bottom of the sea. It is the first gear that winds up the clock and helps it to run. Imagine the value of giving power to this first soul house every day. There are a lot of people in the world that have addiction issues. The addiction issues drain their finances. It harms, of course, everybody else around them. But a lot of it has to do with Shen Qi Jing karmic blockages related to the first soul house. So a daily practice in this area builds our foundation. It builds a strong engine through which we can make better choices. It creates the foundation that the pyramid is built on, so to speak. We want our energy body, the 7 soul houses, to have a pyramidal structure. We want the foundation to be strong so that as we go higher, 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 it doesn't teeter and we're in total strength. And so by doing a practice of this nature every day, we help ourselves significantly. Now before we move to the 4th soul house, the message center, to release some of the financial blockages associated with this aspect of abundance, I want to offer a little additional information that I received while I was doing this practice with you. And that is on the nature of financial blessings. The Divine gave us a flow just a little while ago on the nature of abundance and how we can have what we put our focus on. But many of us are good at that. There's going to be some that are watching this right now saying, but I do that. Excuse me, every day I focus on only the best, and still it's such a struggle just to put ends meet together. And this can be very true. It could be something where you could be doing all of the right things and still no forward momentum. And so what gives under that kind of a condition? The answer is there is more spiritual debt than there is spiritual virtue. And it's a sucky answer, but it's a truthful answer. What it says is we've got to do a lot more digging before we can fill in that hole. And how do we do that? We do that by service. Service is a creator of spiritual virtue. Service that is unconditional is a creator of virtue mountains, mountains of virtue gold. And virtue is good karma. You want a lot of it so you can offset the constant suffering that you're going through. Now, when divine services are offered, as an example, it's the equivalent of receiving a mountain of virtue. And that if let's say, for example, I offer a crown chakra blessing to bless your financial virtue. Okay, I don't even know if I could do that, but let's imagine I did. What it would look like: heaven would open your Akashic records, tons and tons of virtue would come in, gold coins would fall over your Akashic record, and then it has the propensity to go into your physical world, into your bank account in your physical world. It has the propensity is different than it will go into your physical world. Usually 10 to 20% comes to you directly in the physical world. You'll see a little boost. Maybe the boss will give you a raise. Maybe you get a check out of nowhere. Maybe the person you borrowed money from 2 years ago finally pays you back. These are little boosts that you'll get with a blessing of that nature. But why does 80% still stay in heaven in your records? Because it could be A, being paid off and distributed to all those that are owed, okay, which could be why you haven't moved forward yet. We have to understand, if you've done everything that you know how to do as far as creating abundance, and you feel like you're hitting your head against the wall, very often it has to do with that ancestral and personal suffering created upon others, especially if that's where your suffering is. If your suffering is in financial abundance, well, guess what? That's where the problem is. And so, even when you receive divine services, it doesn't necessarily mean you're going to have overflowing abundance. At this last retreat that I went to with Dr. and Master Sha, I got up on stage and I said something. And what caused me to get up was I was sitting in the audience, and Master Sha was releasing a new CD, and he was putting extraordinary power in it, the kind of power that you and I would have to live 1,000 lifetimes to achieve. And he asked for an honor fee, which is certainly fair and reasonable, but for many people it was scary. And so he said, okay, I'm going to give all of you $100,000 financial blessing. Now he has done this occasionally, not that much definitely, but complimentary. And he said, go out and serve, the money will come. Now I've heard him say this statement many times. And I've received many blessings from Master Sha. I'm lying on the ground, I'm bowing down to receive this financial blessing, because it's going to come to my Akashic records, as it is the other 300 people in the room. And I'm sitting there and I'm going, people don't get it. I didn't get it. So I know the other 300 people in the room here don't get it. Because I didn't get it. And I've been following this master for 8 years. And he's been showering financial abundance in our Akashic records for 8 years. And my finances weren't flourishing in massive amounts. And so after the blessing, I got up and I asked Master Sha if I could share. He gave me permission, so I went up on stage. And I'll give you the short version. I shared with the audience that I had received from Master Sha for the past 8 years over $2 million in financial blessings. I had honored for $1 million of it. He had a very generous offer, and I paid it, a very small amount, like $100, to receive $1 million of financial blessings into my Akashic record. And he had given many times free financial blessings so that we can continue to come to events and retreats. And although I'd always had enough, and occasionally extra enough to do special things, I would not say I was flourishing financially. And that all turned around. It turned around when I started serving, which is what this is. That's what I'm doing right now. I'm serving. I'm serving 30, 40, 100 people at one time by sharing wisdom, by offering blessings, by offering guidance. And in this sharing, people's hearts are being opened. And as their hearts are being opened, their soul journey is expanding. They are moving towards happiness and healthiness. And that is what he defines as service. To serve is to make others happier and healthier. And so prior to this Facebook live stream, I was not serving, not in the same capacity anyway. I was not using the talents, the skills, and the blessings that I had received in offering service to others. Now I have created divine services, and there are many who have taken advantage of that. And accordingly I received some financial blessings in return. But those that have honored for the divine services, they have karma cleared. They have pain go away. They have suffering go away. Heaven is what does that. I receive some of the financial blessings, I send some back to heaven. Bottom line was, I started receiving more financial blessings when I started to serve, which is what this master taught us. But he'd been teaching the same thing for 8 years. Same thing. And I wasn't getting financial blessings until I stepped up to the plate. And that's my message to you. These practices that we're doing, they work, there's no question about it. But if you truly want to change the financial blockages that may or may not be happening in your world, then you want to take a look at what am I doing unconditionally and selflessly to bring health and happiness to others on a consistent basis. Because if you're not doing something like that on a consistent basis, then you could be keeping $1 million that's already sitting in heaven's bank account to come to you. Or you could be only maybe 6 months to a year away from truly digging out of your hole, but you don't do enough to pay off that final little bit of debt. This is why I don't mind personally paying for divine services. I paid for one $300. It was about 3 months ago from Master Jimena. And it was for aligning my mindset to the divine's mindset on abundance. I offered the same blessing about 2 months ago. It was a $200 honor fee. And only one person took advantage of it. I was sad that there was so many that didn't get it. Because I got it, that's why I offered it. Because I understood instantly. My soul said, are you kidding? I could have the same mindset as the divine around abundance? Do you think the divine's stressed out about abundance? Or do you think the divine operates kind of like the flow that came through me earlier from the divine? The divine understands. It is divine perspective on abundance. I wanted that perspective so I could operate in that field of non-worry. So I could operate in that field of flow. And so I paid the $300 for it. Did it hurt? Yes, it hurt. Financially, it really hurt. But I did it anyway. Because I understand that what that was doing was it was clearing the karma. It was clearing the spiritual debt that had kept me in a negative mindset. It kept me in negative attitudes and beliefs. It kept me in not seeing abundant from the eyes of the divine. It kept me in a place where I was manifesting that old record that the divine was talking about. I didn't lift up the needle so the record could stop playing in its old way. This blessing helped me to not do that. And ever since then, my stress levels have been dramatically reduced. So I don't even know how I got on this subject. I'm just following flow. I guess my point is that we do have control if we recognize where the problems are associated with, where they originate from. If we do the practices, they will absolutely work. But we have to do a lot of them to clear a lot of the blockages, especially if they've been long-standing financial blockages. We just have to do a lot of them. And that's why I don't mind paying for the divine services, and that's why I encourage you. Don't get them from me. I'm always here. If you're close to a divine channel in Florida, go to the one in Florida. If you're close to one in Toronto, go to one in Toronto. Go to Master Sha. Go to whoever you need to. All the divine channels have this ability to serve you by releasing some of heaven's power through the divine service. But get it done. Because to not do it, you're just saying that I prefer to do it the hard way. It's something that can serve your soul journey so tremendously. So let me check. Okay, so there are two divine services I'll put on the table, and I'm not going to take them off the table. You can come to get them whenever you can. Save money up, whatever you want to do. And one is the same level I spoke about. I'll reopen the one that I received, which is aligning your mindset to the divine's mindset on financial abundance. Now Esther says that she was the lucky one that received that blessing. She also was having very difficulty getting a job. And I believe she got one very, very soon. You can let us know, Esther, if you got that job, if everything worked out for you. So she took a risk. And you know, if she was having trouble getting a job, chances are she didn't have a lot of financial blessings available to her. But she took a risk. And it pays off because it starts to remove the stress. Now the honor fee for that one, to align your mindset to the Divine's mindset on abundance, is a $200 honor fee. The other one I just asked what I could offer is releasing negative mindsets, negative attitudes, and negative beliefs around abundance. Not financial abundance, around abundance. Releasing negative mindsets, attitudes, and beliefs around abundance. And that one's only 100 on the honor fee for the crown chakra blessing. So you can get that whenever you want. I'm not going to remove it. Make a note of it, but don't forget it. Okay? It's something that will change your life. Because when you can release the perspectives, what are you doing? You're allowing yourself to focus more on where you do have abundance. You're allowing yourself to recognize the different places in your life you have it. How many of you walk past a penny or a nickel or a dime? Or if you're in a different country, how many of you walk past a pence or something that's considered very nominal? I don't. I say thank you. Because it's like heaven saying, do you appreciate this abundance in this form, no matter how it comes to you? Because gratitude is saying, I'm grateful, I'm happy to receive whatever you offer me. One of the deepest secrets is to be grateful in the very hardest times. Oh, think that's easy? No, only the highest masters can accomplish that one. But if you can move towards gratitude in the areas that just seem, how can you find gratitude in somebody passing? How can you find gratitude in losing a job? How can you find gratitude in da-da-da-da-da-da-da? It really is about perspective. I don't know why I had this trouble with the boss, and this and this and this occurred, and that person said something negative, and then I lost my job. But I do know that God has a plan, and it will definitely work out for the best. And I'm guessing I'll have an even higher paying job. And in the meantime, I'll take some responsibility and do forgiveness practice with my boss and the coworker that said unpleasant things about me, so that I don't have those kinds of occurrences in this new or higher paying job. You have to be able to frame everything from this higher perspective. That's how any master of life would approach it. And not saying it's easy. I definitely fall off that boat many times and don't get it right. But I still try. And that's what you should be doing. And as we keep our mind in that right place, in essence what that's doing is it's allowing us to not create more negativity. Because any negativity thoughts that we give to it, you're just creating more of it. But if you can maintain any degree of positivity, in essence what you're doing is you're bringing forth more of that. Now when that record goes around, guess what it's bringing to you? More of where your focus has been. And so the removing negative mindsets, negative attitudes, negative beliefs, karma, crown chakra blessing, you know, that's a significant crown chakra blessing. The other one, having an experience that I can tell you is life-changing, but do whatever you can whenever you can. So please let other people know about this abundance program for this entire week. Today I focused on financial abundance and the associated blockages. Hopefully you receive some guidance and some wisdom, some new insights on it, some different perspectives that you might not have known before. And I'm guessing that about half of you knew some of these perspectives, but got some deeper levels to it and some additional aha moments out of it. Let me know through Facebook Messenger if you're interested in any of these crown chakra blessings. Also, you can email me asoulhealer@yahoo.com. You can call me as well, 808-469-6199. So that's 808-469-6199. Please share the video when you're done. Let other people know about this. Tomorrow I will be here. I didn't think I was going to be here because I thought I had a doctor appointment. But I'll be focusing on abundance again. But this will be in a different aspect of life. I'll check in with guidance and see what aspect we'll be focusing on. And until then, go out and serve. Make others happier and healthier. Love you, love you, love you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, Divine Tao Source, all of the holy beings that came. Please respectfully return. Gong Song, Gong Song, Gong Song. Bye-bye, everybody. See you tomorrow.